So, the party gathers at the edge of Greyfall, ready to delve into this city of Dragonkin to find, if they can, the missing adventuring party, the horn, or at least evidence of where it might have gone to, and to figure out any connections that might have occurred from the Mad God. You see up ahead, the city is, while it is somewhat overrun with water, just due to the recent floodings in other locations, it is not a lake. It is parts of it marshy, parts of it relatively untouched. You can see that the area has several campfires pluming up, as well as a few bodies floating every now and then just on the sides here or further up ahead. You also see that there are many patrols moving through the city. Well, it's said that their chieftain was slain. They have only grown more bold, as their banner was not destroyed. You believe, judging from the shrieking from the west, that a new chieftain has risen. But the city is open to you. You are free to travel. Relatively, as it is still a city filled with civilians.
Okay. Seeing that it might be dangerous, he's gonna turn to the group. Who wants some aid? He says, as he casts aid at 5th level on himself and 2 more persons. Who wants it?
Ayo points to his sides at the Kazuo and Sable.
Sable again points out that magic doesn't work on him.
Yeah, well, they're on their own. He points at himself. Why not?
Okay, so he casts on himself, on Ale, and on Kazu. 20 max HP.
So we can see some glances of patrols up there, right?
Yeah, there are patrols. Sizes vary between like 5 and 30 creatures, that is.
How much do I get?
20.
20 temp?
Yeah, no, 20 max HP.
Oh, 20 max HP.
Do you have memory of what I spoke to you two about the college? Do you think it is still a good idea to try and speak with these Nine Sun?
I would always say speaking is a good solution, and I have the mask with me, so...
I do not believe a mask will be necessary this time. I do not need to pretend to be someone else's. The Striders see hate of a common enemy.
Just be careful. Looks like there's quite a few people here still, so don't do anything that would get them to call a large number of people around.
Do we have anything that would help him talk to them? Justus asks to Ayo.
Help him talk. Well, you could always try enhancing his natural charisma.
That's a good idea.
I would be able to do that if needed.
Though I could also be there for backup, maybe.
I believe they would trust a skilled one more. At least I would.
Give me the mask.
Why? Why do you... alright. Just gonna give you the mask. And then, which enhanced ability is the one for charisma?
As Eagle Splendor.
I can use that if you want.
Yeah, okay. You can use it on him.
Yeah, I'll just cast Enhanced Charisma 3rd level for Eagle's Splendor on them both.
It's, yeah, it is the Eagle's Splendor.
Yeah, Fox's Cunning,
Yep.
Owl's Wisdom, Eagle Splendor. Bowl's Strength, Bear's Endurance, Cat's Grace.
I thought it was Fox's Cunning.
That's intelligence.
Yeah.
Alright, you feel particularly charismatic.
Yay.
Alright, I'm gonna try and find a token for this, but I'll. Can you send Nerf the text on the mask?
Yeah, 1 second.
The pixels. It hurts to zoom in.
Yeah.
The resolution.
Don't zoom in. Just be an ant.
So you guys are connected. I'm gonna load this map and then delete it, so you guys don't bother loading it. But just so it can be shown, I want the actual city map visible. Just for once at least.
Sure.
I think. Yeah, I will use the mask to, make himself appear dragonborn because he doesn't have a tail.
I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just have to restart my computer because it's dying.
Gotcha.
1 second.
That's most unfortunate.
Alright.
Let's see here.
My computer certainly takes longer than 2 minutes to restart.
What's your solid states?
I have one.
That's
Alright.
the all you really know and love. Get rid of these pretenders.
It's very nice. Oh wow, look, it's not pixelated.
Hooray!
I have a scroll of comprehend languages if you need it.
He does actually speak Draconic.
Wow. Alright.
Yeah.
I got it because I got a free language at one point, and I was like, you know what? He spends half his time talking to Cian. Let's learn Draconic.
I like to
Fair
imagine
enough.
seeing help teach him. Alright. Well, moves back, so Aiel's disguising as a dragonborn, so Cian would step out ahead and let's assume a formation, I guess.
Very good.
Probably with Cian and Aiel up front.
I'll get a chain. I'm gonna look for a dragonborn real quick. He'll lower his height. Oh god, 1.5 feet.
How tall is he?
6'5", 6'7".
If you said 6'5", Cian would have been taller. Darn.
Oh, does that last moment
Can't allow
change? Yeah. The road lies before you.
Is that where you two want to be, Kazu and Sable?
I suppose.
Get some more distance on us. Let's have us
Alright.
like a good bit.
Okay.
Alright. Well, is that good for everyone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Kazu?
along for the ride.
We go as the two scaled ones lead forward.
Excellent. Drive
Just
along-
tell me where to stop.
Stop about here. Driving along the old cobblestone path, you can see that there are patrols, shadows of them, moving within the city. You can see that there's a great hole within the wall here and here. And within you can see tents of bone and hide. Within, it looks like there are floating objects there, as this area has been somewhat covered in the water. It is marshy, as you can see that there are creatures walking through it, waiting, picking up items. Seems to be like packs, a few bones that they're picking up, and like scavenging. But they are moving through the tents and moving deeper into the city.
There are shadows along the wall.
Shadows within the city.
Okay.
As they walk, Eustace would use a 3rd level spell slot to cast Tongues on himself.
Excellent.
Cian's gonna make a perception check to see if he can see anyone in the towers before continuing.
Go ahead.
Perception check. It's purple. It's a 15.
Alright, with the 15 looking over the towers, they appear to be relatively full. There are plenty of shadows with them. It seems that they are a makeshift source of shelter with the water, causing the tents and all that to lose viability. There are plenty of figures within.
Should we at least pretend there aren't holes in the wall? Go to gate. Should we just walk through?
Well, if we see someone who looks like we can hail them, we should hail the guard. If we're going to try diplomacy. Which I think we've decided we are.
We are, yes. Let's see if one watches the wall, and they will continue leading on the path. Stop! I'm moving us as a group. No freedom for you.
Nerp, since Cian did state that we're here for investigation purposes, Kazuo will have Detect Magic at Will running, along with his 20 passive perception,
Gotcha.
until I say otherwise.
Very good, very good.
Once again,
Also-
sorry.
Also, the 60 feet detect evil and magic is always up.
Excellent.
Tell me when to stop, or where to stop.
Let's see here. He's stopping in front of the gate. Just making sure what their alignments are real quick.
Be about here. You guys can be further. One step closer. That'd be like the formation. Unless you guys want to go into marsh.
As you guys approach the gate, you hear calling up from the tower, and then see, as well as hear, the sounds of footsteps approaching from beyond the gate, which would then open. Yeah, make these visible. Alright. You are free to roll me a perception check at this point in time for those who are currently in front of the gate, so not the back group, but your group. But you would see this patrol approaching.
He's really focused on that patrol in particular.
Yes, you are indeed. Too focused that you don't even hear the one calling from up top.
Let's see what I got. Even though I can't can't see anymore, you know?
I choose to know. I actually have a white dragonborn with a scarred eye. Nice.
Alright. So you're not really hearing what they're saying, it's too far off, they're not really shrieking loud enough, but as the gates open and the patrol reveals themselves, you'd hear spoken in Draconic from the front one. Cousins, what brings you to the city? You'll notice as the group behind you. Do you bring slaves?
No.
They're most certainly evil. All.
We are here for a different reason. Do you recall an adventuring party that paraded through your city, seeking a horn?
Foul smoothskins. Killed Zarethis. What of them? If you found them, do bring us their heads.
I wish to bring... Sorry. I wish to hunt them down, yes, but these are not the ones who did this.
Oh, jeez, I'm pretty scared right now. Silence. Okay.
The horn you once protected is gone, yes?
Yes.
Well, the Flying City has it. It is within its markets. But I'm sorry. I'm thinking what to say.
It's all good.
It's fine. I like the lizard talk.
Also, you see in your six. Wait, I don't see a passive perception. Why do you not have passive perception? Insight
Oh.
listed. What's your insight passive?
16.
So that's a 6%. With your 16, because everyone else has less than that from the seems of it, so they don't even notice. But with your passive insight, you would get that if you were not looking dragonkin right now, there wouldn't be a conversation.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It would just go right to murder. Feel free to continue thinking with your psych.
Because of this, we are not here for this horn like many adventuring parties are here for. Rather, we are here to learn what has happened. I may be scaled kin like you, but I am also a Stetton Strider.
Dragon Slayers. You dare walk in this city?
Well, I do not believe we are enemies here. This party, we believe, also killed 25 of our members, yes? Perhaps captives? You did not kill them. You would have likely sacrificed them, yes?
Would have ate them. All that left is dust. Worthless waste of food. More so now than ever.
Seeing they have done us both wrong, yes? They killed your leader, and they killed my ally. So I ask this of you. We will not bother whatever you are doing here, whether you are living here as a home, investigating for more weapons to protect. I do not care. We wish to know what happened to the Striders here, so that we can hunt down these adventurers.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yay! Boop, boop. Wow.
Wow.
That is just sad. Oh no. Okay. Let me see.
Quick IO button. No.
I need to see the response before I try and butt in.
Yeah.
25 Striders died? What the fuck happened?
Yeah, that was the vision Dabnir got.
What the
24 spears in a single book laid and planted on the ground.
Let's see here.
So you wish to go and investigate their deaths, and yet you bring morsels. Where's our gift? Where's our payment if you wish to search?
You are our 9 son.
Ayu
Yes.
will step forward, and he will present his Bard's College badge and coffin to his hand.
I am a representative of the Bard's College, and these are my professional note takers.
For my hands cannot be bothered with the trivial task of recording everything found. Now, you ask for a gift when we are already going to do you the gift of getting vengeance. I understand this. Do you take gold coins?
You don't.
I-
Cian just like pats him.
I like gold coins.
He whispers to him.
Yes.
I have information of where the leader's hoard is.
Oh, that's pretty impressive.
That is
I
likely
mean,
more
that's
valuable
pretty
to them
juicy.
than
Like,
gold.
if we end up
Like-
talking to their leader, you know.
I am saying it is better. You do not need to get gold. Also, it is in Badlands, so most of them will likely die before they get there.
Do not need your false currency. Now, you are of the Bard's College, yes?
Yes.
Suppose that does afford you some diplomatic immunity. Well, we will grant you this. You are allowed to walk within the cities. You must be under guard. And if you are to break rules, we are allowed to eat you. Does that sound fair?
That does seem pretty fair. But we might be kicking when you try to swallow us.
Or I might try and eat back.
More of a hunt that way. Ah, jeez,
It will
that
be
sounds
good.
pretty scary. Can we just eat them? No. Okay.
It will be good fight if it comes to it. I see agreement on that.
Very well. May travel the city. That is all you get from us.
Cian nods. I give you my thanks.
He will look towards these three.
Sick. Sol. Fola. Travel with them.
Oil turns around and motions to his professional right.
Just has expression like he has on his token. It's like, man, well, I'm your chapter master.
Alright, let's go.
That's the old party. Don't worry. I believe the first place to search was the forges, as that is where I remember this story beginning.
They'll stand aside and wait to follow you.
Move as a group, you silly.
Yes, yeah.
New formation.
Alright, I'm gonna give you guys ownership of these things, just so you guys can move them.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there are friends now.
Yeah, friends is a strong
Shoal
word.
second Vola.
Alright. Map is back to being active.
Guess you could call him. Guess
You
you
said
could say.
you said the forges were up here.
The forge that you know about from what Uvo told you is about here-ish.
Alright. While they're traveling, Cian would simply ask them, so do you have a story of what had happened here?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Alright,
I'd like to help and just be like, everyone loves a good story.
Alright, with advantage.
I already have advantage. Can I help Ayul instead?
Can I use my mod?
You can help Adwil instead.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Let me just make sure that this
Oh.
macro is right, because the thing I copied this from is weird. Okay. Yeah, 17.
It's probably better than I would have gotten.
All right. The 17.
Well, I mean, I don't really know what happened fully. You're on patrol down south, and, well, we heard some strange explosions and fighting from the tower. We came there, well, the place was already torn asunder. All sorts of bodies and, well, ash piles, really. Filled with, dead, see that our leader was dead too. But, we found some people who fled from there. Those who, were not eaten for fleeing. But, yeah, they spoke on this party. Yeah, some smoothskins that was, there who fled the city to the south.
The forges are over here, right? This one?
Let's see here. Let me go into DM view because that's where they're located. Over land. Zooming up. They are right here.
Alright. Continue on this path then. Oop. I assume we can get there?
Yeah. You would see plenty of
Yes.
patrols as you're moving through and city streets just filled with water, but with the Knights and with you who do ease tensions, they let you through without issue. Just look.
Do you know if any of the captives' heads were still intact? Or are even their bones burnt to ash?
Ah,
That's a giant justice.
What? Let me just.
Oh no. Oh no.
He's what's it called?
Just
He's size challenged. He doesn't know. How tall is he?
there we go.
He is 5'8".
Now you're back to normal.
All right.
All right.
Sorry.
As you arrive here, I'm going to copy your tokens. Pretty sure it's encounter A, this map. No, it's encounter B, I'm pretty sure. I know numbers, letters, symbols even. Alright. Arriving in the area, you have the active map now. Shoal would speak up.
I mean, the word we ate it. Yeah!
Is there anything that I would have seen or noticed outside of what was described as we walked towards the forges?
What's your passive perception?
20,
20.
and I have observant.
And observant. Excellent. As you're walking up here, you would have seen that the patrols are much more organized, it seems. They are all set up with proper military formations, perhaps speaking to their new leader being tactically minded. It seems that they are looking around the city not for any basic materials or anything like that, or food. It seems that they're looking for building supplies.
Interesting. Would I have been able to catch any snippets of conversation?
You understand Draconic, yeah?
Yes.
You would have caught a few things of note. You would have caught...
Yeah, so Chief, he's sending us out towards the temple after the old failed ritual sacrifice of those people, Yeah. Luckily, the banners was able to be recovered, but, well, yeah, that was a shame about those people. I was really looking forward to eating that crow. Yeah, I know, right? That crow looks super tasty. Oh, jeez, man, that crow scared me. I don't know, man. That's the gist of what you're gonna get from that.
Sounds like
conversation.
Red Road conversation.
From
Or the
another
rescue.
group, you would have heard. Let's see here.
Yeah, so the chief sent us out towards the northern bridge. He said that there was a cache there, some hidden loot that was left behind by the people from the city before. We haven't found it yet, but I mean, we're still searching. Yeah, it should be pretty shiny there, I'm pretty sure. Oh well, hey, maybe we can't find, one of them shiny stones. I bet the chief will pay us big time for that. What do you mean pay? He doesn't pay us. I mean with food. Come on, man. Humies, we're not smooth skins. Yeah, that's fair.
And, last conversation would be dealing with some lizard folk who are on patrol crossing the center of the city as you guys are traveling up to this part. You would hear,
yeah, so, I left the tower the other day. It's a shame. Just filled with ash. All the building materials are gone. I mean, how are we supposed to repair the keep with this rate? Like, I mean, I know we're supposed to start setting up some trebuchets and the like, but like, the keep needs to repair first, and we can't repair the keep without the materials, and we can't get the materials without the tower being repaired, and the tower is just ash and stone, and it's like, those smoothskins really did a number on that place.
those are the conversations.
Would this
you
be
get.
something that everybody would have heard that can understand them?
If they have a passive 20 or higher.
Oh, okay.
I got 16. I put that there's a cache in the northern area for Kazu, in case we want to go look at that. For
Yeah,
notes.
I assume the first one was talking
Mhm.
about Red Road, but next chance he'll get with that when he's not in earshot of the guards, he'll probably tell Eustace or Ahio.
They were talking about a ritual, right? And they also
Yeah.
want to ritually
Failed sac-
sacrifice the Striders as well. So
Failed
it could-
sacrifice in the temple. I assume that's what they're referring to? The rescue mission?
No, the other adventuring group was captured and going to be ritually sacrificed. They like ritually sacrifice, I think.
That's what the rescue mission was for, so that they don't.
yeah,
get
but the Red
sac-
Road's in Krazix. So they're
Yeah.
probably talking about the Striders who they're going to ritually sacrifice that got
Yeah.
killed. Then.
Okay.
I think dragon worshippers like to sacrifice people. Cian would ask another question while walking, but I forgot it because, train of thought is gone.
Unfortunate. Now the map is active. You guys
Oh,
to search around. Oh,
Do you have memory of when you captured the Striders?
Do you have any what?
Do you have memory of when you captured the
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, they came up this way, trying to kind of get a glimpse of, search for that hole, and whoa, that's a lot of information you're sharing. Roll persuasion.
Wow.
Right, yeah, we're not supposed to talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I understand.
Eustace, who can understand them because of tongues, will look at his notebook. I didn't quite catch you. Like, I need to write everything down because we're
Shut
from
up,
the
note taker.
I'm sorry about their impertinence. They really care about their job. If you could help them out.
persuasion.
Don't shout at your mates like that.
25 with the enhanced ability.
All right.
Oh, right. You gotta keep notes. I understand. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm sure Chieftain wouldn't mind. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the Striders, they came up from the south like all the other adventurers. We really should put our guards there. I know, right? Yeah. Anyways, they came up from the south and started searching around the place trying to find that horn. Few of them made it out, but for the most part we captured them, like the full patrol there. We got some soldiers, some dragon slayers. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, we held them in the tower though after a while, cause we've been eating them, and that's like where we hold prisoners. Yeah. So yeah, we after eating most of them, the remaining, like, what was it, 8? How many was there? There's 5 groups. Well, that was after we ate most of them. Yeah, there was 5 groups. Normally there was 10, but we ate, that amount. I don't know how to math, so whatever 5 times 8 is. I'm a lizard with a horrible intelligence score. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, that amount of striders or sten people. I don't really the smooth skins. So yeah, but one group of them, about 8 of them, they were totally striders of some sort. They were dragon slayers. So yeah, they were extra tasty. I mean, the ones we already ate. Yeah, not the first 8 though. Those were in the tower when the thing went down and they broke free with the heroes. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, they died. They're a pile of ash. Yeah, shame. That was good food.
More than I thought. But I asked when you captured them. Were they before these other groups?
Oh yeah, much before. They're the ones who, you start sending your people here, like, oh look, here's a letter saying Striders are here, we need help, da ba da ba da ba da. Stuff like that. It was a good thing too. We kept letting one go so they could call for help and we'd get more people captured here. It was good. It was a nice trap.
Yes.
Cian looks to Eustace and really looks at him, making sure that he's getting that down.
He's furiously writing that down.
Oh man, these lizard folks are not going to be happy when they hear from the Geneva Convention. I think these are some war crimes.
Nah, it's just lizard folk. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's actually get searching this area.
Yeah.
That's all the questions I have for the moment.
Alright. Map is active.
Note taker J, can you enhance Note taker K's searching abilities?
Alright. You wanted him to cast enhance ability, right?
Yeah.
What's
On yourself
perception?
and him.
Well,
What's
stop this.
perception?
Owls?
Yours would be investigation, to be clear.
Oh, investigation? Alright, so we're gonna
Fox
want
is coming.
Don't have deficiency
Uh,
investigation.
Right. He gets the you're gonna use what spell slot is that? Second, so I have to
Second.
cast it on third for 2. Alright, he's gonna cast it on himself. He's gonna cast it on Kazu.
Excellent.
And there we go. Let me reduce my spell slot. Boop boop. And there we go.
Now, go ahead and search interiors, yeah?
Oh, very nice.
Oh, these have second floor, so we hide the second floor.
Cian would be in particular looking for some sort of blacksmith.
So the blacksmith be this building here.
Yeah, you would go straight there.
Excellent.
Oh, the blacksmith. We'll follow Cian.
Is anyone gonna split off?
I don't want to split the party when we've got guards with us.
Especially because the guards, I think, are the only reason that we're not getting random intent.
It's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let's just all go there. Unless someone really wants to. Let's split up, gang.
Old man Jenkins. Anyways, Turning the corner, you arrive at the rundown blacksmith. The walls torn, the boards burnt and singed with flame. It looks like the stone itself has been melted in some parts from dragon's fire. Inside, you can see the edge of a smithing forge, plenty of crates, racks that have been melted, pools of, well, solidified pools of molten iron that seems to have been from weapons that were melted. But the area itself looks cluttered, full with debris. The investigation to search through stuff.
Well, split up and search for clues in this building only. As long as we're split up within close proximity of each other.
Alright.
Does ES to 60 feet detect magic or evil detect anything?
Well, it detects the Ninson vault next to you.
Kazuo.
Gonna stand in the center here and see if detect magic goes off anywhere.
Kazuo.
Yep,
Keep an
yep.
eye open for any books on or the like.
Books on smithing and the like.
Yes,
Okay.
anything that would relate to this place's history for creating dragon weaponry. I think Terrence would quite enjoy if we brought anything back.
I see. And while we're talking, I overheard some interesting snippets of conversation on the way here, and he'll.
Let's go upstairs then. Let's just walk
So,
along.
moving up the stairwell, you see that as you climb up there, there's a single piece of wood right here. The rest is just open. Just holes.
Very nice upstairs.
Well, this is good enough.
That's why this block doesn't have an upstairs.
You were saying?
So yeah, he'll tell Ahio about the failed sacrifice, about the temple location, and the cache of supplies in the north that they were talking about.
Oh, interesting.
In regards to the detect magic, nothing pings.
Well,
Okay.
I'm no good at searching, so if you need me to help with anything, let me know. Agil's just gonna sit down at the top of the stairs, let his feet hang off. I suppose just a very large chair.
How heavy are you?
I thought that like the stairs were like right
you're
there.
on the stairs. That works. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were on the platform.
No, I don't want to step on the small rickety platform
Gotcha.
when my character weighs. No, please don't.
Sounds like a great idea. You should do it.
It would have been funny. It wouldn't have been too much of an issue. It would have been
I wouldn't have even taken fall damage, but still.
Alright, well, Cena's gonna look in this room at least.
Investigation. Just search the area.
I want to pretend to do something while Kazuo does the actual work.
So you're not actually searching.
No, I am searching.
Oh.
But, you know, I bet Kazuo's just gonna roll much higher.
Gotcha.
I don't have proficiency investigation.
Let's
Sable
roll.
will also try and be useful in this room.
Look,
So what does enhanced ability do?
we
I
can-
just roll investigation with advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
We can also say that your passive investigation is 20 right now, so that's fun.
My passive investigation? Oh yeah.
That's for, like, traps.
Yeah.
You'll
Justus
really
has-
know when a trap is gonna get you.
Justus has an 18 for this room.
Gotcha.
Thanks.
Alright.
17, yeah.
So, Cian, Justice, and Sable, you would all find a strange metal piece, like a half ring or a third ring. It's a little weird. It's like... It's kind of like if you take a fidget spinner, each one of its corners, and cut it into thirds.
With our powers combined, we can make a fidget spinner.
You would each find a metal
So-
disc like that.
Huh.
Upon it are
Alright.
runes inscribed in Draconic.
Can I read them?
Yeah, they seem to be runes meant to enhance one's call of the storm. They were obviously intended to enhance something like a runic implant to some larger instrument, but seems to have never been applied. You see on the back that the maker's mark is of Greyfall. It is also seemingly pointing that there was a missing piece up at the temple. Sorry, not the temple, tower.
Of the what?
There's a missing piece up at the tower.
Sienna pops out of the corner and just holds it up. Doesn't really care if the announcement. Seems the last party was not so thorough.
Sable will bring his too.
He uses two. Hey there, I found this ancient thingy here.
Whoa!
I can't read this.
Do they spin, by the way?
No, they don't. They don't.
Okay.
You found one of those. We found one of those too. Yeah, last time. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we went to the tower.
Oh.
They keep mentioning the tower. I want to go check it out.
I will roll down. We'll step down the stairs. Just imagine rolling off. Can we go to the tower?
Sienna nods in agreement, as that's what he was going to ask.
Yusus turns to Kazuo. Did you find anything in that room?
Nope.
Okay.
I rolled low. I'm sorry, boss.
Oh, actually, do the different... I'm just going to call them fidget spinners. Do they have different runes on them? Or is it just the one?
They're different runes, but they all make up the same concept.
Oh, okay. You attach them to a horn, spin them real fast, and then boom, it creates a storm.
Alright. Does the party wish to travel?
If they let us go to the tower, yes.
Does it look like there's a part missing?
It looks like it's a thing that you would place into another item, so it's like an adornment.
Okay, so with two, we would see that there's clearly one more left.
Or we have three.
We have three.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
the three
one.
combined make the adornment.
Oh, okay. All right.
But the adornment was
I
never applied.
wasn't sure. I thought we only found two.
No.
Okay. All right.
Is there anyone that is still alive here that has seen the horn?
Yeah!
Are you one of them?
No!
Are they in the tower?
No!
Well, I suppose we should seek them out after the tower. They may provide more information.
I mean,
He
maybe.
nods.
Alright.
By the way, you three look hungry.
Why, you offering one of your scribes?
No, I'm offering fish. Do you want a fish?
I could go for a fish.
I'll rummage it around in the bag. Bam, there's a fish.
Whoa! Fish.
Hold on. Let me see if I can rummage. Oh, there's another fish. And a third fish. Yeah. Just let me know if you want any more fish. I've got a few
One
more.
One more.
Gives seeing a fish.
There we go.
Yeah, this is pretty good. You're alright. Fish. Yum, 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 yum.
I want to go check out that tower. They keep mentioning the tower.
That
Map is
will
active.
be Satan's snack. I guess we go backwards to the bridge, or we could just swim across. Let's just take the bridge. Or-
No. I'll plop out the boat. We can all hop in.
Actually, yeah, let's just cross. Let's just go straight to the tower. I want to know where there's a bridge.
Oh wait. Unless is that the
Horizontal
bridge
formation.
that has the supplies on it? Is that the north bridge, like up here?
Maybe.
The rumors I was told about. We should navigate past that for efficient travel. Nope. See, we're going north.
What's bridge?
Apparently, there's a bridge to the north that we could cross.
Where's? Oh, yes, there is river. All right, I go north then.
All right.
Boop.
To the bridge,
Boop.
which means in port. Map. Greyfall. Bridge crossing. I need copy tokens.
When you find the stash, we should just like give it to Kyle and he just shoves it in his bag real quick. We found nothing.
I'm just thinking about the horn prestige mission. As I look at this Greyfall, I'm like, holy shit, this is a tall order.
Should have just talked to the people to just walk past them. It's that easy. No, I'm joking.
All right. You find yourselves at the bridge.
I did want to talk to the Nine Sun beforehand, though, to just try and like make them migrate away. But
Feel free to try.
yeah, I never did.
Oh, well then. You find yourself at the bridge. You see this.
It takes a while to travel there.
Yeah, you see the stone of this bridge has been scorched by dragonfire, and there is a massive hole near the western end. Looks like you would have to jump to get across, or hang upon the edge here, slowly shimming your way across. Or, walk.
Was Greyfall ever like repaired to some extent after the Blue Dragon Anne came by?
What do you mean?
A 9.
And 9, yeah.
Was it ever restored after the dragon attack?
Yeah.
That's what he's asking.
Do not believe so. It has been very much a ruined city, so filled with Aneinsen and all sorts of shoopadoops.
Alright. Well, more road question. Seeing what asked them about a 9. So you call yourselves a 9 Sun, yes?
Yeah.
Is that like name of big dragon? He's totally lying. He knows who that is.
Yeah, that's Mum.
Mum.
Yeah, that's a Mum. They created us.
Isn't
Whoa,
she blue?
whoa. Spreading too much information there. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Cian tries to be persuasive. Has this been an hour? Wait, that's perception. Can I take this? Can I take the 17 and 18? Or
Well,
should I?
You can take the roll you rolled. You still rolled a d20, even if you rolled the wrong number.
Yeah. So it should be 18.
Yeah, but we should totally be blue, but the images we were given when I had this mission were green skin, so that makes sense. Don't worry about it, we're actually blue.
Cian blinks his eyes and realizes that they were blue the whole time.
My eyes. My brain
that-
deceived me.
The lighting made you look green up
Yeah.
until this point.
It's kind of like a gray-blue trash type of thing. Sometimes we're green,
I blame the
sometimes we're red.
clouds.
Yeah.
And the
Anyways, yeah, no, she made us. He made us. I'm not really fully sure what they are, but they made us. Like
Why are
Mom
you here?
birthed, so it was weird.
I
Why
am.
are you here in Stetson?
That's like a question above my pay grade. I'm here because that's where the tribe is.
I see that there is a hole in this bridge.
Yeah, we're not very good at
see-
repairing things.
You see, I am quite heavy, So I will probably need to walk around the side due to my immense weight and the carrying of much equipment.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I have to follow him because I need to write down what he's doing.
Right. Okay, sick. Go along with him. Yeah.
Okay.
I will take a boat off his back because that's just how he's holding it, I guess.
Not even
And just
boat.
put it. Of course.
Just
it's
swim.
been flooded.
Pop in the water with his swim speed.
Yeah.
Swim,
I
swim,
unfortunately, and we'll search around for that cache under the bridge.
Alright, give me an investigation.
I guess we just take the bridge unless you guys want to make a lie to go with them.
Is it investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Okay.
I mean, you can call it a lie, but
Do you want to roll your own investigation or do you want to help me?
I think you have.
I have
enhanced
enhanced ability.
So I'll roll my own, but
And the D4, 1d4.
is that with advantage on it already?
Yes. So that's a 16.
I just like that background.
Alright. Well, looking underneath the bridge, you don't really see any hidden caches, anything like that. You found a stick that might have been hiding something beneath it, but it was just a crab.
Cool stick.
I think, doesn't Eustace have a detect magic of 60 feet? Like at all times?
I have
Yes.
detect magic.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
But
Eustace
this-
has the evil thing.
but this cache was described as gems, which, unless they're magical
Yeah.
gems, will not be discovered by detect magic.
Well, can see him take a look around while he's on the bridge.
It was described being beneath the bridge.
Well, he would, out of curiosity, duck his head, like, over this edge and look below it.
Give me a perception check.
15.
You see water.
Are there any fish?
You would see fish. Seems like it's really low, though, especially for right now, considering there's a flood.
He will look down where Cian's looking. Are you examining the hole?
I am seeing if there are any fish down there.
No, that's the pretense he gives. He'll also make a check.
Whoa. Yeah, no, there's fish, but like it's a low amount right now. Don't go stealing our fish.
Sable has no idea what's going on.
Fine.
The fish differential is still 3 in my favor.
Tepe hands.
Right, you
Did
would
you
also
roll
not
with
see anything.
advantage?
Ask the announcer if they can see some fish down there.
Yeah, Kazuo, did you roll with your advantage?
Yeah, that was with advantage. There's an advantage
Yeah.
marker on this.
Oh, that's a
Alright.
terrible idea.
Hey, Nineson, you see any fish?
Whoa.
Bold's perception.
No fish.
Ah,
Oh, there's a stick.
What?
Stick.
Picks up the stick.
I have a stick now. Oh, there's a big stick. Oh yeah, stick.
Well, we got our friend a stick. That's its own reward.
all right, back in formation.
You know, we should come back to this bridge. I like this bridge. It's a very safe bridge, better than crossing the river.
We gotta come out.
Do you want to find another stick or something? Like, ugh. Let's keep
Is there a
going.
point?
You guys have reached the other side.
Well,
Find
you
yourselves-
know, sticks are their own treasure. That was a weird emphasis. Sorry.
If you have enough sticks, you can cast sticks to snakes.
I suppose sticks are nice.
Find yourselves in a less destroyed part of the city. This area here is not overrun with the floodwaters. It's actually fairly dry. You also see that the buildings here, while burnt, have little structural damage other than superficial, like scorch marks and the like. It also appears to be a bit more of a higher class part of the city. A lot more townhouses, manors, larger houses, and the like.
Damn rich people. Just kidding.
That insight was an Ayul, so he was an idiot.
Oh yeah, also, yeah, you gotta do that too. Because seeing is also, yeah.
Why does Io like sticks so much?
Like they're nice, I guess. Like I can make them into spears, but like they're not that nice. Ugh.
Find yourself before the Great Tower.
Damn bards.
Copy. Tower map. Loading. Hiding, or making visible. And pasting.
Traveling.
Traveling. Please wait.
That's the
Beep, boop.
that's the in character way of loading.
Yep.
You're traveling.
We must gather our party before venturing forth.
I got everyone here. Oh no. Someone stole the bridge. We gotta go back.
Alright, you see before you a great tower several stories tall, made of stone with several holes within its sides. But still standing, and before you, there's a door in front.
Yeah, it's up there.
Hmm.
They died on the top floor. Although we keep prisoners in the bottom. We don't have any new prisoners, though. After they came here, you know, Striders haven't shown up, so... It's probably because you guys have the horn now. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, you should tell us some smooth skins to come this way. We're getting hungry!
Hmm.
Give you a fish.
Mm.
A super fat fish.
I do
Extra
not
juicy.
think you would like the soft skins I sent.
I mean, what are they? Like, malnourished or something? We can fatten them up. Feed them like grass or something. That's what smooth skins eat, right? Yeah, they eat grass. I
Only
saw one
some.
once,
I-
like, digging right into this bowl of leaves. It was really weird.
Yes, they call
Oh,
that
those are-
a...
Those are called salads.
Oh,
I know how to make them.
wait, what? Oh.
Mhm.
Burn it with fire.
No, no.
you
I've
do
heard-
not eat leaves? Sometimes?
No! Do you see these teeth? These
The,
teeth are meant to eat meat. And fish.
Yes, but
see-
if you eat both, it is more efficient.
Is it though? We're like strictly carnivores here. Yeah.
Technically, I don't think you're... you know what? The salad's okay. I used to hate it, but I figured out the secret. If you add 2 parts of vinegar to 1 part of salad, it's bearable.
What's vinegar?
Just chuckled.
It,
Did you know that you can put some meat in salads?
Yeah, but you're still eating leaves.
Yes, but you're eating leaves with meat. It makes meat taste longer, yes?
Could just eat more meat. Like, I mean, I could have, like, you know, meat on leaf, or I could have meat with more meat. Like, you know,
You'd also have meat on meat.
yeah, like I could
Covered
have a
in
meat
meat
sandwich.
juice. That is also a recipe, I know.
Alright.
Alright.
You find yourselves before the Great Tower. There is a stairwell leading up and a stairwell leading down. The interiors are all set, but the top floor is covered in ash, so I could reveal things. If you guys want to go
Yeah.
elsewhere, but top floor is easiest to reveal.
Well, I guess for sake of ease, we start from top and then go down.
Pretty good.
Scene climbs up the tower to go into the top from the outside.
Rising to the top floor, you guys would shucky ducky up here, passing by a pile of ash on the stairwell before rising up to a greater piles of ash, all strewn about, and a broken statue.
I've almost loaded the last asset.
Yeah, so this is where it happened.
Alright, well,
Was the statue always broken?
I mean, since the dragon attacked. Yeah, Mom's pretty angry. Was.
Y'all head.
do you know what happened to your mother?
No, he hasn't shown up. We're still waiting. That's why we do the rituals, you know? Call her here.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Big mood.
Before searching, see would actually go to Ayul and just whisper, should I tell them?
That sounds like something to tell their leader. Perhaps in trade.
Yes.
Or just to get them to leave.
Efficient. He nods, and then we'll go search around the ash piles in hopes that he finds any part of a body that would still be intact, specifically a head. Sia knows that the head is important for talking to dead or like keeping them alive, because of that one head that exploded.
Give me investigation.
Aha. 6.
Sable's also going to look for any heads.
Does anything ping magical or evil?
Nothing ping is magical. The lizard folk around you ping is evil. Or a 9 sim.
Okay.
22 to find any skulls or heads.
Although I'm pretty sure
Okay.
Sable pings is evil because you've taken the guild, so that makes you
Yeah.
appear as evil.
Sable is evil.
I don't think detect evil does. You cannot.
It's
It's specifically for the
apparitions,
guild.
Fey, fiend, undead. I think Sable
Oh.
actually pings his undead regardless. Cause
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
He just gives a big squint.
Like Tannis, since he's taken the guild, even though he's not evil, would ping as evil from detective.
Evil undead.
Look,
Tannis is undead. I knew it.
When Jesus meets Tannis again, he will have to ask him why he pings evil.
Alright.
Hold on, Tan.
Wait, is Tannis undead?
No, I've just taken the guild.
He was resurrected.
Yeah, that's
We can
the
fix that together. Don't worry.
Look at that investigation with advantage. Wow.
Oh wow.
Let me see if I can beat that. Oh man, you
I
ready
will
for
give
that
you a
one?
guidance.
Oh, I actually did. I expected to roll lower.
Alright, Sable. Looks like you're the chosen one here. Looking through the piles of ash, you would find a few skin flakes that were not burnt. A charred bone. But mostly it looks like just piles of ash. You don't see any heads. Nothing solid enough for a Speak with Dead spell. Like, you did a thorough search through these ash piles. They're well burnt.
And the other, like,
Hmm.
talisman is supposed to be somewhere around here too, right?
The
The other fidget spinner?
The fidget spinner was basically an adornment for the horn, which was never applied. But it did give you a clue of where the horn was located last, which was the tower. Which, looking around here, with a 22, you would find a small divot within one of the crumbling rubble over here that the horn was found. It seems to have a nice little pocket there, little box with an imprint of the horn's location. The horn's not there.
Sable will prestidigitate the ash off the gauntlets, and then turn around and just shake their head. Does not appear to be any useful parts for the spell here.
What is the
Check.
statue?
Oh.
Can I make a check? See what the statue is?
Sure.
Or who?
History.
What's the roll? History? Okay. Hey!
That's a statue.
No, allow me to show
You are not even sure if it is a statue.
Allow me to show you how history
Might
checks
be a
on
big-
statues are done.
Might be just a petrified giant.
Find Leon. He's got the unpetrify staff.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, 13. Look at that.
There's someone prominent to Greyfall, you're not quite sure who. But they do seem to if it weren't for the destruction, which the damage upon it does seem to be from the attack, was well maintained from what you could see. So it was someone that was well regarded here in the city before the fall.
I guess
I'll
while searching the
take
scene,
that
we'll try and take a look too.
I can't quite put my finger on who this is.
And that's not even a statue.
The rock.
It's just a bunch of rock.
It's a weirdly statue-like rock formation right there.
I'll join in on this, I guess.
It's a stalagmite.
It's like a brief history lesson, guys.
Sable knows more of set in history than the Strider.
Yep, that's a feels bad right there. So, you're not quite sure exactly who this was, but they were a prominent crafter of Greyfall. Perhaps even the
is
one
it
who...
the bastard?
Yeah, perhaps even the
Is
one
it
who
the
crafted the
master?
horn. But you're not sure of the name or anything like that, you just know that they were
Mm.
very prominent in the crafting society of Greyfall.
A crafter, he'll just say, looking at the statue.
That's a rock. Just gives you an
It-
incredulous look.
Wait, that's a statue? Double takes at this rocks.
Are you blind?
No, I can see
It's
the
a-
rocks. I am pointing out that they are rocks.
It's a statue, a broken one. I guess it is made of rocks, but it's a statue of a crafter. Probably the one who made the horn.
Well, that's
Cian takes a second look at the statue.
Wait, so if Einhander was crafted by this is out of character, sort of thing, to see if it helps with checks or anything. But if Einhander was crafted by a master dragonsmith here in Greyfall, will we know what they look like? And if we do, would they look similar to the statue that we're looking at? Is there like an image comparison or something?
Not really, no.
Oh yeah, I have Einhander on my back.
Ooh.
It's not like out in the open. I just have it.
talk about awkward.
I suppose I should mention Sable has the Desangia plate, if that matters.
We'll get to that when we get to that.
we walk to speak to the leader. You know, just get some information from us. Hold on a sec. You guys look like you're prepared to do some dragon slaying. What? Oh,
Yes, but not your dragon.
your dragon's already dead.
Yeah, idiot. Also,
So
the
rude.
Sentence Striders released a whole bunch of dragons in the world, so, you know, we're helping you. I mean, what?
We're
other-
helping.
The other
Uh,
factions didn't hear that.
I mean, so if I just take the head of this statue, is that to facing history, or is that preserving it?
You have the
it's-
carry
it-
weight to take ahead.
How heavy is the head?
That's a good question. Would stealing a statue of Stettin be defacing history in Stettin? If it's already broken. Would I know that as a Strider?
Well, I mean, facing history in general is not going to make Papa Dragon happy at all. So, just
Oh,
face
yeah.
history at your own risk. You should know that very well.
Yeah, I
But
do.
I
we're
mean,
not defacing
I mean,
history.
it's a
We're
collapsed
relocating.
statues. Like, is it
We're
better to
relocating
leave-
it to preserve
If
it.
you want to carry the statue, which weighs a lot, you are free to attempt so, but destroying it, like reducing its weight by cutting pieces off.
Well,
Do at your
just
own
the
risk.
head already looked cut off,
The
so it's
head's
like,
cut off,
maybe
yeah,
you
if
could
you guys
carry
want
the
to pick the head.
back.
Alright, here, can I make a religion check to see if Rune will get mad at us for taking a statue?
Sure.
We're not taking it. We're relocating it to preserve it in better
That's-
conditions.
That's
Take
taking
it away from
with
the
extra
natural
steps.
elements.
That's how museums work, okay?
What if you had ones?
Cian just really doesn't know, like, who's Rune theories?
You are not helping me be spiritually guided.
Hello?
We're putting it in museums to
Hello.
preserve it better.
My
alright.
graphic card keeps crashing, and that freezes my computer.
I feel you. My power supply is doing that a lot.
I don't know what I should
What
do.
are you, the British?
What did you
So-
say?
Stealing statues.
I guess Ian doesn't care if you take
We're
the
not
statue.
stealing statues. Look. If we leave it out here, it'll be exposed to the elements and it'll degrade further. Whereas if we
Yeah, but what
relocate
if-
it, it'll be
what if-
preserved better.
What if Greyfall is restored?
Yeah, what if I want to bring this statue head to the Staten government and be like, hey, we went to Greyfall, got part of a
Hey, Kellen, I found this head.
Nah, I'll just put the head. I could mending the head back to the statue.
I like how this is the greatest dilemma we've come across.
This is
so
an
far.
important question. No doubt.
The next dilemma will be, I think, a bit of bartering with their leader. That I want to do.
Well, how close are we to reaching the time you had to leave?
We got an hour.
I have another hour.
Okay,
I can probably do another hour 15.
and we are
Well,
good to continue.
I
Yeah.
suppose that there's really no benefit to taking the statue head other than to turn it into a bust.
Record keeping. Come on,
It is
man.
record keeping. He's right.
You can draw it. Don't you have painter supplies?
Like if the city is never reclaimed, then taking the statue head back is the premium choice. But if the
Look,
city
no.
is
Even if the
reclaimed,
city is restored, we could return it once it's restored.
he's got a point. I'm not taking this back to the college. I'm gonna give it to the Striders. I'm taking the head. I'm taking the head.
Head.
See, we take the head of a prominent figure to preserve
we-
it, and then if
came here to
Greyfall's
find the
restored, return it.
We came here to find the head. We found the head.
We got head. All right, let's search the next floor.
Oh lord.
We're having too much fun.
All right, where you guys would like to travel?
Next floor.
Next floor going down.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for another fidget spinner, if there is one.
Very good, very good. So,
We could have
traveling
we could
down.
locate objects for a fidget spinner. That would be the most efficient.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 10 minutes as I'm gonna pull out my graphics card real quick.
right back.
He's ripping out his graphics card. Okay.
Wow. Alright.
So,
I will assume executive control over Eustace.
Assuming direct control.
oh,
Tower's gone.
I remember now that I deleted the other floors to save memory because people were crashing.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Well, several floors down. Can we just make that visible again? Boop. So, as you guys travel down, there are 4 floors above the ground level and 3 floors below into a basement. Feel free to search the area with investigation checks, but they're going to be pretty similar to this floor where it's just a bunch of rubble.
All right. Quick investigation. I have a barrel speed if that changes anything.
I mean,
I can move through rubble, I guess.
yeah, you can move through rubble.
Just hops in, starts staying around. Dragon Alio will, look around with his arms crossed, not expecting it.
Gotcha.
He gives the little college try.
Give me that fat nat 1 with advantage.
You got a 16? That's one better than me.
Oh, here's the nat one.
I was, Eustace was giving guidance to Kazuo, so it only makes sense he'd do it again.
Yeah.
That's what he's been doing.
Wait, Eustace needs to roll with advantage, doesn't he? Enhance ability.
I'll roll him real quick, hold on. Said I'd take executive control. I will do.
Assuming direct control.
Alright. Let's see.
His macro doesn't have one, so He got a 16.
Alright. Seeing Kazuha and Justice would all see, searching through the several floors of this tower. The place has been completely ransacked. It's all relevant loot's been taken, whether through the Aneinsen or from the party that was here prior. You would find in the basement there are several signs of chains and shackles, blood stains as well, chains enough as well as bedding areas and buckets of filth that the basement of it held at least at one point 60 people. But some of those stains are pretty old. You think around the time when the other party was here, it was to the point about here 40 people. So about 20 of them were eaten before the other party got here. Yeah, there's no fidget spinners, there's no letters or anything like that. Just the place has been ransacked. Because the other party ransacked this place.
Yeah. Then why did the vision say 25? It's weird.
Might be 25 survivors.
No.
No, 25 specifically died, but
Yeah.
Might have been the survivors of the combat, because a certain number of people who are still allied with the party died while fighting, and then the survivors were left, who then fought the party.
Oh. Oh, okay. Then it's probably the survivors. All right.
somehow they had 40. Something happened to 15 and 25 in the vision. The missing 15.
Alright, here's the
Hey.
tower. Looks pretty empty. Yeah,
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
people came by and took everything. I know, right? They didn't even leave us anything. Like that diamond or anything like that. There's diamonds here. Whoa. There was diamonds here. You just said that. What? Come on now.
I do not believe there is anything left of this investigation to search for, other than perhaps any survivors of the Striders that lived.
Oh,
Turns to Isle.
oh yeah, no one lived here. Yeah, no, when we came up here, everything was dead. The only people we saw were the group of 4 fleeing the city. Yeah,
Group of 4.
yeah, group of 4.
4 people.
4 people.
How many entered?
Which point in time?
Directly
Of that-
before all the chaos happened.
Oh,
in
before
this
the
room.
game. Okay, 5.
What happened to So something happened to one of them.
Well, I mean, there was the other 5. Well, 6.
The other 5.
No, 6 really. Yeah, I mean, we ate 5 of them, or 4. No, we ate some of them, but then people showed up in the other group. Yeah. We had some food. Yeah,
So 5.
1 extra, because a squirrel fled.
I see. So that's 10 total, and then 4 leaving. I see.
This isn't draconic, yep.
Yeah, it's all.
Sorry.
Nah, I'm just checking.
If Eustace says anything, then everyone understands. That's our only Omni language person.
It seems that one of them was likely betrayed here as well. Not just the Strider.
Or they just didn't bother bringing back its body, but given they had time to burn everything,
How many attempts were made to find this horn? There's 2, right?
There's 2 missions dealing with trying to get the horn. The second one was completed successfully.
Right. Out of character, I know the fifth one failed. No, out of character, I know the first one failed.
Yeah, the first one failed out of character.
Everyone died.
Oh, except
Say,
not everyone. Uvo did not make the last session, so they're the squirrel that fled.
Saying, can you ask what happened to the kobold wearing red armor?
One of my Saskin hunting partners wishes to know what happened to a kobold wearing red armor.
While we're on that subject, is it possible to get a description of some sort of each person that came in?
Yeah, 1 second.
Let me grab the information for that party so I can get the proper list. Okay.
So that kobold? Yeah, they tasted horrible. Yeah, like they were rotting. Yeah, it was pretty bad. We tried to take a nibble, but no, we didn't go too much beyond that. But yeah, after that, you know, we had them over at the temple. We were setting up the ritual to call Mom back. But, you know, it didn't happen, because these other groups showed up and killed everyone there, and, yeah. When we went to go search, no one was there. I mean, there was this large dome. I mean, that's just a dome. That's, you know, like stone and stuff. That's weird. Yeah, so, you know, nothing. Anyways.
Idol slaps his head. Oh, God.
Anyways, yeah, no, yeah, after that, all the bodies were gone. Yeah, all the bodies, I mean, the banner was still, like, you know, alive, but yeah. So yeah, luckily we had the banner good. Anyways, yeah, the kobold, they were wearing some, like, red scale stuff, and, you know, yeah, they were supposed to be tasty, but it was sad. Just sad. Yeah. With the kobold, there was a bird. Yeah, that was a good bird. Super good bird. Yeah, super good. But, yeah, we only ate half that thing. We had, you know, had to save some of it for the ritual. It's important. Gotta share the, you know, the meat. Let's see here. Then we had, like, some weird blue fire thing that was, like, still flaming when it was dead. Yeah, it was, like, extra spicy. Yeah, super spicy.
Cian takes mental notes of all these for his own cooking.
Yeah, then there was this large fella, like weird and like dirty skin and like bushy hair. It was like super tree, like it was like eating leaves. It was horrible. I mean, it had some flesh to it, but like it was like you said, like salad meat salad.
Is that Murloc?
That's Murloc, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, then there was this elf. That one was fine. That was pretty good. Yeah, pretty tasty. Yeah, there was the squirrel, but they fled.
Did any of them have unique items? Perhaps
Maybe.
tattoos of the Stetton Striders or badges of Bard's College? Or this red armor?
Maybe, yeah, I mean, there was piles of stuff. We kind of were sorting through it. I wasn't there, so. But yeah, there was a pile of stuff. Let me go see if any of us remember.
Give me a persuasion check.
Do they remember? Haha! Unless enhanced ability or off.
No, you're still in time limit. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Cian's face is just beaming with kindness.
Yeah, the flamey one, the blue fire, the one with the super spicy. They have these weird, like, mechanical staff things and a mask. They had some, like, fancy shoes and, like, a weird robe. They had a spear. That was pretty cool. I don't even know what a BO is, but they had a BO. Like a BIYO? I don't know what that is. They had a spell book. Yeah, that was fancy. We were gonna give that to the chief, but that didn't happen. They all had a lot of potions. That was fun. We didn't get to divvy those out though. Let's see. Then there was the salad man. Let's see here. Potions. He had a ring. It was like super watery. It was cool. He had a body wrap that was like super constricting. It's like, some kinky stuff right there. Let's see here. Then we had the bird. The bird was pretty cool. They had a signet ring. Yeah, it was like a black hood or something like that. I don't really know. They had an eye. It was like a sneaky eye. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't really know too much about that. They have a glove that was like super poisony and a hat. I mean, it technically wasn't a hat. It was more of a bandana that covered the eyes, but it was a black. After that, we had the elf. The elf had a ring. It was like elven make, I think, was like made of some super fancy steel. It was like fading or something. I don't really know. They had some ropes. Seemed to be like elven ropes. I don't really, elf stuff. I don't care. Let's eat them. Some more potions. Oh, they had some chicken tendies. Those were delicious. They did a good job there. I think they were like tier 3 or tier 4. Yeah.
Oh wow, tier 4.
Then there was the kobold. They had a lot of daggers, like a lot of daggers. They had one of those fancy blades, like the super evil looking ones, but like good at killing evil. Some like scaled mail of red and stuff. It was pretty cool. A lot of holy water and some scrolls and stuff and potions. Yeah.
What did you do with that spooky evil blade?
We were keeping in the side, but then when the other party showed up and killed the temple, and we saw the dome, and there was nothing there. So it was like there was some ash, but like no equipment.
I see.
So these items you've acquired from...
Yeah, they were in piles to be divvied. But then they were gone.
So, divvied. So there's no way we can search through them for any item. We need a trail. This doesn't help us find the trail. What about the other group you mentioned? The one that came in with 5 and only left with 4? What happened to the one person that got left behind? Did you find their body and eat them?
No. I think they were with the ash pile.
They're with the ash pile.
Yeah, they should be up with the ash pile. They didn't leave the tower. That's what Zop said. Yeah, Zop was here. He fled down the stairs because he was like, not doing that.
Which map are we on? I just returned.
We on the tower.
The tower.
I have control of that.
Still tower. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there anything else we wish to do here? If not, I believe I have something else to discuss with your leader.
That's a tall order right there.
I would like to look at the items they've acquired if possible. That would help us find a trail better.
Items? We don't have items.
Yeah, they got taken with
They
you.
lost.
Yeah. I hate cold trails.
Well, it is about a 9. And it is important. I believe your leader should hear it. That's weird. Yeah. They're all just staring at me.
Staring at you.
Even Justus is just staring at you.
Cian just stares back. Yes.
Yes. So you're wanting to speak to the chieftain? That's like a that's like a whole thing right there.
Do you have any standard procedures for getting a meeting?
I mean, that's just like a tall order right there, Like, you're all a bunch of smooth skins except for 2 of you. All of that plate is pretty cool.
Points to that armor.
That's like super fancy.
This is something. Cian switches back to common. I believe it would be easier if it was just me and Guy here. This is not something to do with the hunt. This is something that they should know about the dragon.
Well, as it gets angry at us, in which case I would like you guys there. But
You can run fast.
yes. And you're still prepared to return to Ord, yes, Justus?
What?
Well, I'd kind of like it all to be there if we can manage it. But if we can't manage it, then we're good. Ayo was asking if you still had words of recall.
I do.
Alright.
Alright. I would prefer all of my hunting party to be here, but
Alright, to your funeral. Yeah, he gets pretty angry. New chieftain's pretty angry. Yeah.
I believe I can match his anger. Seeing cracks a grin.
Okay. Let's go over there then.
Alright.
Just have the smooth skins walk really far in the
I'm gonna copy you guys real quick. Copy.
just a solid, 50 feet back.
Greyfall Ruin Keep. Alright, pasting you guys here. I'm gonna go grab the creatures that would be on this map.
But yeah, for the most part, I think the actual investigation of what happened to the parties is done. This is just this is just something I want to do.
It's a dead lead.
So while we're loading, I have to ask, because I'm still a little lost. The purpose of this investigation was to find out what happened to the parties, and what happened to the. Are we trying to figure out why the horn is on the market?
We are trying to figure out why it was on the market and definitive proof that it shouldn't be on the market. And we did find proof of that. The Seton Striders came and hired them under the pretense that they would get the horn to hunt to Sangir, and now it's on the market, and that is pretty much a theft. And And so with that proof, we can take that to the bazaar, and it's more likely that it'll stay off the market.
It's off the market for now, but never go back.
I was looking for whoever killed them all, and to get Zix's items back.
Yeah, we know what happened to the first party.
So we know
Yep.
that they killed them, so that's a check. And we know that the other party took the items.
I have questions about the second party though. Why are one of their party members a pile of ash
Trail.
and left behind?
Yeah, they betrayed one of them. Because he was probably like the only one who wanted to give the horn back.
They either
Probably
betrayed them
trying to descriptions
or they died and they didn't bother bringing back the body, which technically counts as betrayal in my book. So.
Or
Should
they
we
died and they
attempt?
burnt the body because the Nine Son would have eaten them.
Yeah.
Alright.
Should we attempt to get descriptors of the second party that came in?
Oh, yeah, let's ask that on the way.
So, you are free to ask that as on the way, but this is what you would see in the keep. The keep is fairly...
Oh my god, it's Krotgar.
just crawling with the Nineson. And there is a great a Nineson of large size atop the Ruins Keep's highest point that's not part of the Fallen Tower. Their art's pretty cool. Look at that face.
It's Krotgar.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
Seeing would lean into Ayul before we ask what happened. Hey, should we drink potions of growth to look more better?
Oh, I forgot to remove the grid on this map. It's a permanent grid.
That would make us more large and dignified. Though, if he's the kind who dislikes challengers to his rule, then that could make it more difficult to talk with him. But
Alright, well, seeing will ask the three lizard folk, or a Nineson. Does your leader see preference to have weak servants or strong servants?
weak or eaten. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright.
Passes. Takes out a potion of growth.
Yeah,
Cheers.
Cian does too. And
Cheers.
yeah. Growth time. It'll last
Taking
2
a
hours.
step back.
Bigger long.
Carry me.
You would know.
Later.
I heard that. I can't
So,
remember that.
quick thing. Gear of importance on you. Includes the cape, the Cadence cape specifically, the Einhander, as well as the plated armor of Dazangir. That is correct, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Einhander is not visible. It
Not
would be
visible.
like wrapped in a cloth in his backpack.
Okay,
He does not keep that visible. It would just look like a spear.
gotcha. Okay. Very good.
Yeah, it's like how yeah. I don't know how to describe it.
Alright,
Yeah,
Chiefs,
and
this
that-
way. Flip.
One more question before we meet the chief about the party. This is not about the chief. Do you know what the second adventurers look like? The 4 who escaped.
No, it was Oxford.
All 5 actually would be helpful.
Who would?
All
One who
5.
fled. They didn't kill everyone when they, chopped down the tower and killed the chieftain. Yeah, there was 2 on the tower who went down the stairs after, dealing with that. They're like, not happening there. We're gonna go downstairs and not deal with this. It was fair. Other one was eaten because they were cowardly. Yeah. But Zox is still alive. Yeah.
After we speak to your leader, I would see preference to speak to Zox
Sure.
next.
They're not in the
And then
pot.
we should be done.
Yeah, they shouldn't be in the pot, though. That's true. It's not their turn. Yeah.
Oh, he's right there.
Yep.
Alright, well, let's go. Big squad.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll try to speak loudly so you can keep notes.
So you enter the keep's courtyard. So full on enter.
Boop.
Initially, all creatures who can see you, including like all those on higher elevations, not those like behind walls, because you're down here, but like this group here, this group up here, Elorenthics, the chief, would also take notice as they all go, "Whoa," to the armor that Sable's wearing. This is quickly changed to mutterings of anger and
Oh boy.
displeasement as they all draw weapons and these 2 step forward.
What is the meaning of this? How dare you? Did you kill Mum?
As they point towards the Cadence Cape.
No. But I am here to tell you what happened to her.
Explain. Yes, explain.
Explain now! You will be singed and scorched.
Cian scoffs. A 9 is dead, and she has been dead for years.
Wow.
It is not I that killed her, but rather a great group of heroes that have ascended to godhood themselves. The 7.
1 second.
I have been to her horde. That is why I have this cape. Because she is long dead, and the only protectors of her horde were living chests she laid as traps. The only thing left there was barren. And even the orc tribes took residence above it. You are far from where her lair is.
Alright, pause for a moment while I wait for Archaeum's response.
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure I know all that stuff in character.
No, you went to. Didn't you like walk through a 9? Like your skeleton was there, right?
Yeah. I think we knew it was her from research tokens.
Ah, research tokens.
Yeah.
At least some of them are blue this time.
It's just the lighting. It's just the lighting.
It's just the lighting. It's only that one. What?
No, these guys are kind of blue. I
guess.
it's like teal.
It's a good
I find it funny that I have all the art of these guys saved on my computer except for these two.
Krotgar.
Except for which two?
The Bonebreaker and Dragon Maw.
Gotcha.
Krotgar is great though.
Yeah. I probably don't have Krotgar's art saved, but I know the default. I have the Leaf guy, I have this guy, and I have the Trappers. Gotta
So
collect them all.
It is like D&D Amiibo.
Amiibo.
Here's the handout, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a good handout.
Krotgar's art is great.
Yeah. A lot of the lizard folk art are great in Warhammer.
Those are fucking Warhammer, are just great.
Yeah. They're badass.
Why
figure out who the
we
bird
are
was.
waiting.
Whoa, that's pretty cool armor. Let's talk about it. It's gonna take some time for him to realize and not get stunned from that blow to his head.
Is that in common?
Yes.
Sable will just shrug. What do you wish to know about it?
So cool, how'd you get it?
Great Forge Masters made it for the Night Guard.
Is it,
Bard's College Forge Masters.
is it like you kill the thing?
No.
No. Still pretty cool. Hey,
It is.
so, I see that you're wearing that. And you said it was made. Who made
Yes. I don't actually know if I know that.
Why do you wish to know who made it?
it? So we can go find them and have us tell them to make this stuff for us.
Ah, yes.
Do you
should
have?
come to the Bard's College without bearing arms, otherwise you'll be turned away at the gate or hit by a bunch of fireballs. It's hard to say. Depends.
Also, don't forget that Odin doesn't RP.
Yeah, Odin does an RP, but Terrence can also do it, so...
Oh, okay.
Cian just bumps Ida on the shoulder. Pretty sure it is rude to break eye contact. He stares directly.
I'm staring at the king. I'm not giving the small ones my attention. I'm trying to act like really important. I don't even have to look at them.
Don't act like you You are really important. Be really important.
Fine.
Because you already are. You're important to me. Kiss. No.
Oh, kissies.
You,
And
though,
that's when Justice just fucking kills both of us.
do you have more scales like this to make armor with?
Me? No, we don't have any scales. Yeah, I mean, getting scales like that's pretty difficult, you know.
Well, unless you have them, then they probably can't make you any.
Well, it's always good to plan for the future.
Yeah. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
so Smoothskin, you're traveling with the proppers. You're like their carrier. They're like you're not in chains. So that's weird.
Hmm. Say I am keeping notes.
Ah, you're
You will stay in cover.
note taker. I see.
For these two extraordinary lizard folk of great renown. He'll point to them.
Technically, I am a dragonborn, though it does not surprise me that you can't tell the difference.
Yeah. Well,
It's pretty racist.
yeah, it's pretty racist. Yeah, I'm not even sure what we are really. Like, we're not lizard folk, we're not dragonborn, we're nine suns, so, you know.
Right. And you are?
I'm Zarks.
Oh, you were the one who survived.
Yeah.
Would you be able to tell us exactly the descriptions of the four you came across?
With a persuasion check. Otherwise,
Ah,
you're a smooth skin.
24.
God damn. That freaking
They actually
Phineas
have
Cop bonus is
charisma.
going
It's
through
a
the
cool
roof.
armor.
He has a very large smile on his face.
Yeah, that armor's pretty cool. I can tell you what you want to know.
You go look what their disguises were.
Oh boy. Goddamn disguises.
Let's see, one of them, to my knowledge, was not disguised, as they did not change the name or did not roll anything, so... Let's see here. Go to the tower map and grab the tokens.
Pretty sure one of them was just Giorno Giovanna.
One was Sasuke Uchiha, so...
Yeah.
Giorno and Sasuke going to the home.
I see. I understand why they're on
What
the
a
map.
combination.
I see. So Freeman. That would explain some things.
Who...
Michael Mels was in the second team. I see. That makes sense.
I can also explain to you, Cian does know a bit who is in the other team. Specifically, someone.
Alright, let's see. So, they would speak up. I'm on a different map just so I can describe what they look like, or a different campaign, because I had to load the other one.
Yeah, so there's this one who, there's this bipedal wolf thing with an eye patch. They're like leather armor and like a nice suit. Yeah, they were kind of like, they stabbed the other one. The one that was,
didn't look like you actually had your name. Need the other name, seeing if they were... Oh, no. Okay, they were the one who's not disguised, so... Okay.
yeah, they stabbed this purple-skinned tiefling. Yeah, it was like, it was like spellcasting and stuff. It was like, okay. And then their people turned on them, and then the other people, there was this there's this blue-skinned guy with a monocle and a mustache. It's like a thick mustache and super brown and bushy. Yeah, he turned on the Stetonians that you guys had with them. You know, the prisoners that they freed, and they all turned on them and started shooting them. There was this masked figure. They were tall and robed. They kept calling him Sasuke. I don't know what that means.
God.
Then there was this dragonkin known as Naruto Uzumaki. He kept wanting to be the true Hokage. I don't really know what that means. But yeah, he kinda like stood by the side and didn't do anything while the others killed the Vestatonians and the tiefling.
Jesus Christ. God, the meme team.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so there was this tall, thin one who was masked. There was this wolf. There was this dragonkin with like a darker scale color. Then there was this blue-skinned guy with a mustache and a monocle who killed the tiefling.
Did any of them have distinguishing marks?
I mean, the
On
wolf
them?
had an eye patch. One eye.
I mean, like, any items that made
Let's
with
see here.
marks?
Let's see here.
Like,
I'm bringing up their
something like those black hats the previous ones had?
Yes, this would speak up.
Or
Did
go
did
ahead.
they had any items that they left there, like arrows, broken arrows, or some fingers or something?
They torched the place pretty good.
Oh, okay.
But let's see here.
We should go back there and look if there's any discarded hair,
Wait,
because they were furry. They were
so they
fluffy
turned on
people.
so they turned on the Stetonians? Did they kill all of them then?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, not all of them. Some of them were already killed by the boss. But let's see here.
So the adventurers that were hired to secure the horn killed this. Wow, this gets interesting.
Yeah, that's why we're here. Because freaking, ugh.
Good job, good job, Potet.
Yeah,
Good
well,
job, Fico Mills.
World
Good
Anvil's
job.
super slow. Trying to get what they use, the names of them, because I know what they use. I don't remember what those were. So
Was this the big heist that Fico Mills kept talking about in character?
that one I don't know. what they're
Probably.
talking about. All right, that's loaded.
I don't talk to them.
I mean, I've been following their RP out of character, and it's like you kept talking about, oh, we're gonna do a heist, we're gonna do a heist.
Maybe.
So Michael Phelps killed many men, and now he wants redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah. Claiming mind alteration.
So the wolf with the eye patch is Surf's changeling?
Believe so. And they retired or left the
Who's-
server.
Who's the
I
purple tiefling? Is that Valdor?
yeah, that's Valdor. He's
Yep. He's a
he's
wood
been
elf now.
reincarnated, but we don't know that. So honestly, I think a lot of these specific questions are like, are they grasping hand, so that we can go to the grasping hand and do more.
I'm just
Yeah,
looking
bad.
through their stuff real
Yeah.
quick. So
I
have it
assume
loaded
torch
now,
in
so
the
I can
tower.
see
Yeah, I assume
here.
the party torched the tower intentionally to leave few traces of evidence.
It'll be pretty funny if these are Nine Sun go to the Bard's College and ask for this.
Everyone's welcome, as long as they don't do anything rude.
Yeah, so the tall, lanky guy, they had like this like, their robes were like super bunch-shaped and like glued with magic. It was like there were, you know, more to them than something. I don't really know. Yeah, it was like they were wearing something thick beneath the robes. They were doing some weird stuff like, "Ooh, crazy, I'm going insane here," type of stuff. Then there was the blue skin guy. Let's see. He had this really fancy cloak that kept, like, avoiding being grabbed and stuff. You know, I don't really know what that means. But, that he was used a couple times. It was, you know, stuff like that.
Do the Freeman cloaks all have one color?
No, Freeman Cloak is basically you get to choose. So the amulet, so the Kahili amulet everyone gets. As for the Freeman Cloak, it's dependent on flavor. I know, yeah, I know Short uses it as a belt, and whatnot, and the symbol is also your own flavor. Same goes for the Grasping Hand hat. Like technically, it's called the Black Hat or something.
Yeah.
But I know players flavor differently. Like some people have it as a headband or a
It's always
belt
black.
or
Yeah,
armband.
the tiefling had a hat, but like nothing else really of reference, you know. Then there was the one who was kind of standing off to the side. They
Down.
They also had, you know, the cloak thing, like the other one, like the blue skin guy, but they were more like a long sword, like going swing, 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 and zap, zap, pew, pew, magic. So there wasn't really a lot of specific equipment on them. It was more like powers that they used.
I see. And, which was the one that started this betrayal?
Blue skin guy, I believe they said.
The one who killed the one who was the tiefling, that was the wolf. Who then looked at
Right.
his companions, and they had like a moment where they were looking between the wolf and the Statonians, and he was like, I'm gonna shoot the Statonians. So then, you know, then the tall guy who was like super bunched up with something beneath his robes, that guy joined in too. And although it was like weird because he was hurting his friends while doing it, but they didn't care. While the dragon guy, he kind of just stood and looked outside the window. I only saw that because I was already outside fleeing.
And did they say what if the dragon had any items on them? Distinguishing?
He had another.
Was it the cloak?
They described
Yeah.
the dragon
Okay.
as a cloak.
Okay. Well, if they both had the similar cloaks, it's probably an item. Well, it's probably the Freeman, though.
It's probably something them and their Namaka war.
Well, thank you for telling us this.
Yeah. Hey, do I get a fish?
You know what?
Dragonborn.
Yeah, okay. Pulls out another fish.
Yeah. I'm running over here now because I was given answer by Arcaden.
All right. So, he will no longer look stunned by the news that was just given to him, as he will jump flying down to here through spectral wings before moving closer. These wounds will flank.
So mother is dead.
Zian nods. Yes. She has been dead long enough that the flesh off of her bone has rotten, and only her skeleton remains.
Where does she lie?
Deep within the Badlands. I do not have a map there, but if I took you there, I believe I would know the way. The fastest way to get there is through the Dragon Winds, but I do not know how to control them. We would have to travel through either the Sickened Sea or many lands.
The tribe has been gathering themselves for travel. You will take us there. Do so, and you and your fleshlings will live.
Cian smirks. Do not make this a demand. I am doing this because I believe it is right that you know. Not because I am forced to. If these others do not wish to come with me, they do not need to come. I said I would guide you, and that is me, not them.
Roll me intimidate.
Does he still have enhance ability?
Yeah, it hasn't been an hour yet.
18.
Alright, let's see here. Look over the armor.
It'd be a shame to ruin such fine armor. Fine. You alone need show us the way. The fleshlings can leave.
Cian nods and switches to common real quick. Leave a note at what we have learned here at the Striders. And perhaps tell the Mages Guild while I do this.
With all due respect, I know that you would allow us to go, but could I still come with you along with one of my note takers?
Roll me persuasion.
Just want to hang out.
Yeah, just Cian's just mostly doing that so that not.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he doesn't feel like there's hostages.
That's my bad.
Do this or die.
The blue man did not wear his cloak. I forgot it was underwear, which was not visible. I know he had the power from it, but it was not It's not, like it was underwear.
flavor.
It was not visible. So
Yeah, each person flavors their freedom cloak.
Yeah.
differently.
so scratch that knowledge.
Alright.
That was indeed something that happened. I just forgot that it was underwear because it wasn't listed on the sheet as underwear. Just listed that he had it. Alright, a 23.
Very well. If you get in our way, travel snack.
I will not get in your way.
First, need gather the mounts, ready the wagons. The tribe moves out. We should dismantle those trebuchets.
Do you plan on leaving any here? Or do you plan to all migrate to this horde?
This is still rightfully claimed domain. Only those required would go.
Cian nods. I was just thinking if he was saying anything. Because it would be nice that if all of them left, just to go over to someone else, be like, "Hey, tell some Striders to come here and reclaim this ruin."
Yeah. They are taking a hefty size of the tribe, though. As you can see, that as he said that, the knights around him have begun packing and moving towards the back part of the fortress, where you can see large wagons, as well as a bunch of beasts of larger size, like dinosaurs, basically. They are dinosaurs. Used as pack mules. They are mounting up, setting up with the wagons, and are beginning packing up tents and stuff like that. There's still others around in the city, those around near the trebuchets who are dismantling them and packing them up as well. But yeah, they are a sizable force is being packed to go to this place.
It's like a what do you call it? A holy pilgrimage.
Yes, they're gonna go lead a mighty siege crusade.
Now we find the cache while they're unaware.
And then we go. We take. And then we take the other prestige mission from the Lord. Because the same place.
Send. Oh yes, let's do it.
All right. So, unless there's anything else you don't want to do, they're just pretty much gonna be packing. He's done with you until it's time for you to show him stuff. So.
You know, if we can get a place to not be flanked by their guards, you'd want to talk to like the 2 people he's sending away. So they want to come.
Because I imagine we're more trusted now, anyway.
Bit more trusted, yeah.
Basically, you gotta send Sable away because I don't think we could words of recall Sable out. And the reason why I wanted to go with Cian was because if things ever did go south, then we just have Justus call an evac.
I don't know how teleportation works of Shadow Guild. I don't know if it's really a benefit or not.
Being
Since
able
it
to escape
specifies.
is definitely a benefit.
I guess, yeah. Just teleport me into the air.
Seeing... Or I guess you wanted to talk to them first.
Well, we can both talk to him. I'm not trying to be like private, just trying to be private from them.
Alright, well, Sean would kneel down and simply say, report what has happened here to the Striders, and if you are writing it down, send a letter of what has happened here to the Great Bazaar. He nods a few times.
Sable will nod in return.
Also, do not act so aggressive against the Bazaar if you speak to them. I know you do not
was
like them,
not.
but...
I was speaking to you as somebody that also appeared to dislike them. I'm quite amicable.
Yes, and Kazuo.
Yes,
Make sure
boss.
to when you're writing to Dad, make sure to mention that we are going on a holy pilgrimage with like half of the Iron forces.
An Einstein.
Einstein forces.
To Sir
And,
Dabney.
Are they taking a banner with them?
The banner remains here, as that is kind of like it. They are bringing other banners, but they're like important tribal banner is here.
And they have left their banner here.
You want me to tell them this to
Who
the
does?
huntsman, to the huntsman captain?
Yes. About the Iron who captured purposely Stettin Striders and ate them, and let them go to capture more.
It wasn't so much on purpose that they were Striders, just so much that they were there and they were hungry. Could have been anyone.
It could have been anyone.
Well, this is gonna be a fun few days. All right, I'll see what I can do. Should we do about the mention of the black hat being brought up several times?
It is Black Hat. Sean shrugs. Out of character, he knows like nothing about the grasping hand.
Grasping hand. It seems 3 of their members were involved in this, and all perished.
I shall
Perhaps-
speak to them.
Perhaps speak with them, yes. Seems factions of KO, the Flying City, are involved in this heavily for some reason.
I shall make sure to pass on the information to the relevant parties.
I can go speak with the hand, since I am acquainted with Miss Freya, if need be. But yes, if you would like to speak with them.
If you wish, but information that might be relevant to my investigation. If you go to speak with them, please do relay that to me.
Your investigation. I wasn't aware you were conducting investigation. Alright, I'll let them know.
Cian actually
The items
remembers
of the
something,
night guard.
Ah, I see.
and will turn to Elenthrax. You just kind of approach him a bit more quietly. Boop, boop, boop. While we are going to this hoard, there might be something we might run into. It is likely locked by draconic runes. Do you know how to get past your mother's runes?
We know what to do.
Did you say we know what to do?
We know what to do.
Alright, Cian nods. That's all.
Alright.
Just need to make sure we didn't need to, like, kidnap Eintul Lockrun and, like, drag him with us.
I mean, he could be lying. You don't really have the best passive insight for, this guy specifically, but...
I think he's a zealot. He knows what to do, even if it's not.
So,
And the skeleton is outside of the runic area anyway, so it'll be fine.
So, for purposes of this, I'll conclude the side venture. You are planning to follow through with what you promised, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
like, Cian would guide them to the Badlands to a Nine's Horde.
Excellent. Then I'll make sure that's been adjusted and all that, and keep that in. But you guys are free to leave the city without issue, as you have not been murdered by the Aneinsen.
Yay!
Or,
We
Holy
didn't
cow.
murder the Nine-Sen either.
very lucky you guys had some draconic-looking creatures in your party.
That was the plan.
Anyways, hope you all had fun. Hope stream enjoyed it. We're gonna close things out now. Goodbye.
Alright.
Time for me to set fires
Thank
in
you very
there.
much.